Hello, everybody out there in YouTube world. It's Thursday night. Hopefully, everybody's having a great Thursday night, wherever you are in the world. I am here to do an AOK unboxing of an art commission that Norrinradd has sent me, but it's also just a hangout. If you guys would like to jump on, show some stuff off, just hang out, feel free to hit me up and I'll shoot you a StreamYard link so you guys can come on and show some stuff off. As you guys can see, we already got some people here. We got Naman, the Draw Man. What's up, Naman?
I'm drawing, man.
And of course, we got Papa Wheelie, who just had his wrestling show uh, just probably about 30 minutes ago. So definitely go check that out, where he was joined by Beckerman and Biggie Shack. They talked everything that came out this week about news-wise for wrestling. Definitely, if you are a fan of wrestling, it's the show you guys should definitely be watching. But without further ado, let's say hello to some people that are in the chat, and then get to this unboxing from this. We got Les Crucius in the building. What's up, Les Crucius?
Of course he is. Of course he is.
We got Phil.
In Mexico. Hello, Phil. Phil the Treehouse.
Yeah. Then we got Papa in the chat as well. He's like, sup? Sup, Papa? We got Tony Commieverse in the building. What is up, Tony? We got C Bizzle. What is up, C Bizzle? C Bizzle joined me last night for Tomorrow Tonight, where we talked about all the topics and that. I figured he'd be a good choice to join in since we were talking about X-Men 97. He's a huge X-Men fan. I really enjoyed having him there. Hopefully he'll join us next Wednesday for the show as well. We got Lady Fantastic.
Lady F. I want to draw the Cyclops. I want to draw a Cyclops.
You want to draw Cyclops?
Yeah, after I finished that. I finished that.
We all know that Lady F is a huge Cyclops fan, and she's not and I know she's more of a Star Wars fan than a Lord of the Rings fan. You have a link, Lady F. You have a link. You're more than welcome to join. We got Norrinradd. We open his package very soon, and I'm very excited to open it up. Going on down the list. Yo, TM lady. I think that's we got Bobby Delegato in here.
Delegato.
You're just trying to irritate my grumpy ass. 100%. Trying to get you. It's more of you can look at it as giving you the motivation to jump on the stream. I think that's a proper way to say it. It is giving you the motivation to jump on the stream. We got 22 comics in the building as well. We got 22 people. We got 12 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Late night stream and that. My buttocks do not feel emotion. Well, I don't know what to say to that. Do you know what to say to that, Nauman?
My buttocks do not feel the emotions. Maybe he needed to feel the emotions first.
Okay, there you go. I'm all right. I'll go with what Nauman says. All right, yeah, let's get into this package because I'm excited to see what's in here. Actually, before I do that, I want to shout out the channel members, which I just do not have them on this little slide here. So I'll go over to this one. It's going to change for a second here. All right. So I want to shout out the channel members. We got Beckerman, Legion of Comics, Sector 2815, DJ Links, Brian LCS, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy, Papa Wheelie, Son of a Bruce, Comic Journey, Cliff Funk Comics, 23 Munch, Biggie Shack, Tape Prime, Ryan Riley, Scotty Z70, Billy Power Max, Dr. Von Hoot, Norrinradd, still only 35 cents, Ben Compton, Last Cruises, Chop and Drop, Nick's Kicks, and Comics Philtastic Comics and Art, G-Man, Tyler, Comiverse, Christina Payne, Pocan Joe, Circumstances, Electro Bolt 7, Poppin' Comics 82, Spidey Guy Murph, Southern Comic Geek, Cardboard Crazies, SCA, Meatwad Number 1, Agu Rhythm, Collecting with Durs, Dagger Cards, Wellbore, Taylor Winder, Hulk Collector, Black Crown Comics, El Green Machine, Rolando Flores, Not Near Mint, Nick Collects and Gaming, The Comic Vet, Izzyverse NYC, Trevor W. Thank you guys so much for becoming channel members. You too could become a channel member for just the low price of 99 cents a month. That gives you custom emojis. You added to the Instagram chat on IG and early access to chatting with the comic community. But you can also just support the channel by leaving a like, subscribing if you're not already, leaving a comment down below. It goes a long way. That all being said, let's get to this package. I'm excited.
I'm a little offended, TM Nerdy.
Why?
Because you don't list me as a member.
I don't think you are a member.
I gave you the freaking whole year. Jeez.
The whole year?
I PayPal you the whole year, remember?
Oh, you were supposed to put that in that. I can't do it on your end for that. I support the channel by painting its name on my chest and riding down Main Street. That's another way you could support the channel, just by doing that as well. There's plenty of ways to support the channel. What's in the box? What's in the box? All right, let's see what's in this box. Let's see what's in this box. I'm excited because apparently some people have saw it and they were like, yeah, you're gonna be super excited to see what it is. So for those of you guys who do not know, this is an art commission that Norrinradd. He hit me up. He's just like, what do you want me to draw you? And I was like, hit him up and I was like, this is what I want you to draw. And he delivered. So we're going to be opening this up and seeing what it is. I have not seen it yet, so I'll be surprised as much as you guys. Like I said, some people have already saw it and said I will be ecstatic to see it. How's everybody's night going, though? Everybody in the chat, let me know how your night's going. If anybody's going to go watch that new Argyle movie, I watched it tonight. I actually enjoyed it. How's your night, Naaman?
Yeah, fine. I'm trying to learn how to use this thing. It's a water brush with the great tone ink.
Again?
It's water brush. It's water brush with the great tone ink in it. So it looks like like a pre-sketch looks like this.
Oh man, you drew that fast.
Yeah.
Because you just got the picture of her.
Yeah. I'm not finished though.
You're not finished? Yeah, no. You're definitely not finished. Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike's joining in.
Hey, Evil Mike. Saturday. Remember Saturday.
Saturday. Speaking of Norrinradd, Mike too. Yeah, Saturday. You're part of that group in that, and Norrinradd is doing a giveaway too. So he posted it on his IG. So definitely check that out. I'm excited for you guys to start that. I'm excited more so for Mike because I know this is a passion project of his, and I know Mike is so freaking excited to do this. Mike's like, laugh out loud. I can't forget Saturday. All right. What's up, Mike? All right. So I am trying to see. I want you guys to see it before I do. Okay. It's in another package, so I didn't see it. All right, so here it is. Okay, so congrats on 1K TM Nerdy. Here's to 2K. You guys ready? I can't see it. I can just see the drawing on the back. I'm just looking at the back right now. But yeah, here is, I'm going to big screen here. All right. Here it is.
Beautiful. Congratulations, bud.
Oh, nice. That is fantastic. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Frig, yeah.
It is beautiful.
Oh, what is up, Kenneth Bird? It's fantastic, man. Thank you so much, Aaron. That's great. Oh, look at the detail on that. I just got to bring it up even closer. Just look. Look at this. There we go. Is that better? Look at the detail on this. Frig, yes. Definitely need to frame this. That's great.
What do you do to deserve that, man?
I got to 1K.
Oh.
So thank you so much to all the people that got me to 1K, because I got this out of the deal. So thank you so much. No problem. Again, congrats, dude. This is fantastic, Aaron. Like, dude, you should be jumping on here, dude. I want to thank you. Not
Norrinradd? That's
not like
Norrinradd,
really in
right?
person, but just virtually at least. I'm not just talking to you in the chat. I want you on the screen. I want you on this stream right now. No questions. No denying it. Get the heck on here right now, Aaron. Get on
Great
here.
job, Norrin. Awesome.
What is up, Nowhere Bound? That's fantastic, man. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Put it in here. Put it aside for now. All right, Papa, do you have anything you want to show off, my man? No? Anybody feel free to jump on. That's why I made this into just the, like, I want to show this off and then do a hangout stream and that, because it would be quick to unbox it and have some fun with some people that are on the panel. But if you guys would like to jump on too, yeah, come on. It's free, open panel, just a hangout. I'm driving to work. Ah, man, that sucks. Nope, not right now. I'm busy. Are you gaming? All right. All right. Well, yeah. Nam, my man. How's things been?
Hmm?
How's things been? You just kind of using that new thing? New
Yeah.
airbrush and that, trying to figure it out. How long you been using it?
I just got it I just got it today, and
That's nice.
I'm
So
taking.
if there's you at home, he's drawing Death from the Sandman. So yeah, you coming over to the Collector Club tomorrow night?
Me?
Yeah,
What is that?
that's over at Biggie's channel.
Oh yeah.
Something you could probably get into. Alan's just gonna, he's just gonna judge that night because he doesn't have enough of the comics, but it's annual, so I thought of like some annuals that I might bring. Like this one, the Derek Chew one from Harley Quinn would be a good one to bring. I know Bleeker's gonna hate me because I have a ton of comics that are Eclipsos.
Oh, Bruce could hate you for something.
Well, he's not a fan of Eclipso, but they're not technically Eclipso. They're just part of the Eclipso run. Actually, Katie just jumped in. There's one annual part of that Eclipso run that she probably would like.
Hey, K-pop.
This one right here. I'm bringing this one because this is an annual as well. So I'm gonna bring this and so you got Lobo there. Lobo's half. He's a kind of eclipsed in that one. So it's Legion 92, part of the Eclipse of Darkness Within annual. Gonna bring that. I need you to do me a drawing, nah, man. Bobby wants you to do him a drawing, nah, man.
Bobby, I already owe you one, man. What are you talking about? No, wait.
But
Is that Bobby that I owe? Who do I owe? Yeah, I owe Bobby one, that mask guy. Yeah.
I was gonna bring this one too. This is the first Deathstroke annual, I think. First action-packed annual. I do enjoy this one. So I don't know. They did say that oversized or giant size counts. So I'm just like, oh, people are knowing Stepo and some of the collector club people. They're probably going to be bringing a lot of heat to it as well. Boom. But like I was saying earlier, I freaking went to see Argyle tonight, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed watching that movie. It's a little different than what people might expect it to be. We just go in there with like no expectations. It won't be that bad. It will not be that bad. It's don't show all TM. You want people to be surprised. Well, I want people's opinions too, because I was thinking of going through them as while we're streaming and stuff. Like go through my comics and just pick up some annuals and see what people think. Yeah, let me just drop the link in the chat here. I'm iffy on Bryce. See, actually, yeah, she was a little. It was. There was some scenes that were pretty cool with her, but I don't. I guess I can't really. I can't say too much about it because I might be spoiling it. But like, yeah, Bryce is all right in this. She is all right in this movie. There is certain aspects I don't like about her in this movie, but they're so minor and it has nothing to do with her acting skills at all. So I'm just like, eh. Bryce gets a bad rap. What's up, Daniel? What's up? Yo. Bryce gets a bad rap. Yeah, she does. She's really good in this. She has great chemistry with Sam Rockwell, and it was fun seeing their dynamic together. So that's all I'll leave it at. But it was worth seeing. It's definitely worth seeing, but just go in with low expectations. And don't go in thinking it's one movie because it's not what you'll expect. Just by the trailer and by the poster, it's not what you'll expect. That's what I think a lot of people are having given it bad reviews because they're expecting it to be a certain way, and then it turning out to be a certain different way. There's a lot of twists and turns in this movie that some you'll see coming and some you won't. I don't think I can say anything else about the movie without spoiling it. Dallas Howard, that hussy. Bill. Let me just tell you, I'll just say one thing. It's not really spoiling it, but she does not look good as a blonde. That's all I'll say. She does not look good as a blonde. Bryce Dallas Howard should always be a redhead. She does not look good as a blonde. Some people can pull it off. She can't. So, is this the first you're ever hearing of this movie, Naman?
Hmm? Yeah.
This Argyle movie?
Yeah. I didn't. I haven't been watching movies lately.
No.
Yeah.
There's another movie that a trailer came out that has Henry Cavill in it. I forget the name of it right off the top of my head, but it's based on a true story, and it's a Guy Ritchie film. It looks interesting. I'm definitely probably going to go see that one as well. What trailers hit me? There was a trailer that I watched at the theater, and I was like, yeah, I think I have to watch this in theaters. I forget which one it was now. I can't believe it's escaping me. And I'm just like, you know what? This is a movie I want to see in theaters. Yeah, it's kind of like Inglourious Bastards. It is. The look and feel of it, but it's also done by the same guy. So I don't know. I'm excited. I like the I don't know. I got a kick out of how Henry Cavill was portraying his character in the trailer. He might have. I haven't seen him act like this. Like he might have acted like this in other movies, but him that scene where he just comes in and in the trailer, I'm just saying, you guys could go all watch the trailer, but that scene where he just comes in and the Nazi general was like telling a joke. He comes in, he's like, ha ha ha, that's very funny, and then just like starts shooting everybody. I couldn't help but laugh. That was kind of funny. Yeah, it's based on true events. Yeah. Oh, there it is, right there. The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It looks like a hell of a time. It definitely looks like a hell of a time. Reacher made Cavill look small. Yes, and you know, like, and that's the thing. Like, it looked like Reacher for a while. Like, it looked like Alan Richardson, but you couldn't tell. Like, it was far away. He had still same body build in that, but it was the glasses. Were really, and they didn't really focus on him. Like, it was always far away shots or like a really close face up shot, and it would be really quick. So I wasn't. I just had to pause while I was watching it. It was like, is that him? Is that him there? Yeah, it is. And then you'd see him at the end of the credits as well. Yeah, it has a great cast. Great cast. I'm excited for that. That'd be 2 Henry Cavill movies that I'll probably be going to see in theaters that aren't Superman related or Witcher related. So I think Henry Cavill is doing just fine right now. I think he's doing just fine. He made a great bad guy in Mission Impossible. See, I have not watched that. We got Lady Fantastic joining us. What's up, Lady F?
You had said something about something, and I was angry about it.
I'm going to draw the Cyclops for Lady F next.
That's not Cyclops. You know what that reminds me of? And I don't know what you're referencing, but it kind of reminds me of Breakfast Club, Ali Sheedy's character.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Maybe that's what he's trying to go for, because that's
oh, it
death.
is death, isn't it? That's a good one.
Yeah.
Phil nailed it because it had the onk on it.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that's that. Thank you, Phil, for guessing it right.
Dude, Papa, I watched a video about like what was in that deposition with Vince McMahon. That shit is fucked up. And like, if he needs to get charged criminally. That dude's a monster. That dude's a fucking monster. And the thing is it's all in text. She has it all in text. There's no way. Like, you think this Donald Trump shit's bad? Nah, Vince McMahon's fuck. And I don't know diddly about wrestling, but I know depravity in the law. Like, oh, anyways. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, okay. People get a certain amount of money and they think they can just do weird shit.
Yeah.
Like TM. This guy, TM, just does too much shit. It's fucked up. Talks about fucking DC shit. No, I'm just kidding. It's not shit. I just don't read it, and I clearly need to just try and expand my horizons. But I see that you guys get a lot of joy out from it.
And it's all about like whatever you like, because like I'm the same way. Like I don't collect Marvel. I collect the What If. That's it. And then it just I'm not drawn to anything. And like I was even talking to like on Biggie's channel the other day and stuff. Like I was just like, I don't think I'll ever want to get a Hulk 181 or a giant. A giant size X-Men. I don't think I will ever want those in my collection. But like I'd want like the first appearance of the Justice League in my collection, the first Sandman in my collection. It's all about like what you want in your collection, right?
Yeah. And I can see what Phil says is that he's kind of losing his interest in capes. And the great thing that I love about comics is that it has evolved to be something so much more than that. And so we get that. And you know, to a fair extent, like we had things like romance and like Archie style comics since I think basically the inception of comics, right? They were always kind of around. So it's just different form. Yeah, barely showed up. So Phil, I'm not buying any new Marvel or DC, like straight up. I'm definitely buying old Marvel and DC. Like, so you hear me talk, oh, DC's blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of great DC that's out there. And frankly, you can get DC treasures for a fraction of the price that you can get Marvel for whatever reason. It just is what it is. But
yeah, it's all about what you want to collect. Because like then you go and you see Steppo and Alan. They're both like getting all of these golden age type comics and that, and I'm just
getting bit by that bug too. Yeah,
I'm looking at them and I understand why they want those certain comics, but I'm just like, even if I had the money for those, I don't think those are the comics that I'd be going after. But those guys love those type of comics.
I would.
Not for me though.
If you know, permitted, like I had an expendable income that would allow, I would love to get an LB Cole book with like a cover by LB Cole or like a Schomburg cover. Like, oh my God, that would just be the bee's knees. But you know, you don't always get what you want. Get what you need.
Always get what you want.
Tell us. Can't always get.
Yeah.
So Legion of Comics jumped in. What's up, Mark? And Vogs jumped in.
Oh
and
God.
What's up, Unhinged?
I've been seeing so many good pictures of MegaCon. There's a lot of good people getting together down at MegaCon, and it's making me really happy on the inside, making my heart happy. I think Unruly's getting to one of his first cons or whatever, and so he's getting to meet up with all the Florida fellas, and it's just, I know, Marcus, I am too. We're gonna have to like live vicariously through them Florida kids, through Bebe and through like Jeff Cantonese Comic Kid and Hialeah and Steve Whiting and like all of them boys.
Bueller's there as well.
Yep, Bueller, Bronze Age Byron. Yeah, bunch of the brothers.
I already invested in the Heroes Con already, so
yeah, I'd like to try and I want to get to Heroes Con this year. Is what I'd really like to do.
You gonna be there, Lady F?
I really want to try.
Okay.
I really want to try because
I want to meet you.
I got this new job in December, and it makes things way more possible. And so I think, yes, I think I can say yes. I think I can say yes. And just I have to be a good girl. But I think I can do it. Uh-oh, who's this?
Uh-oh.
Who's this ruffian? We've got a fucking dude from, what's that place? Krypton?
Yeah, Krypton.
Yep.
What's up, Mac?
I'm not at my computer, so.
Oh. How are your kiddos?
Oh, they're fantastic. Hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always big on showing off the kids. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
So they're on the bunk bed. This one's asleep with his brand new hand sewn Godzilla that his step grandma handmade him,
You seem pretty proud of that Godzilla.
and it's his. And then Monkey's
Yeah,
up
but
here with her.
You seem
She's
proud.
wearing I don't know if you can see it, but she's wearing a unicorn blanket, and it's actually on her head with the horn up.
I love it. Dude, I had one of those. That's class act.
Yeah, my kids living their best life.
You got to do it. Best unicorn life, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was about the unicorns. They were magical creatures. Still are.
That's how I describe myself as well.
You're a little different.
Yeah, that's that.
Since you just got here, and there's now 19 more people in here, I'm gonna show this off. This is what Norrinradd drew me.
Holy potatoes, that's solid. Oh, that's like homaging the season 2 promo poster.
Yeah,
That is fucking cool.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like,
have you seen the season 2 promo poster for the TV show?
is it the Star? What's Stargirl? Star or something?
Yeah, Stargirl, Courtney Whitmore.
No, I haven't, but I think that's fucking amazing. I mean, I really love the colors, the change from the dark blue to the almost electric orange. Yeah,
that's gorgeous.
It's a
Look,
great
there's the
gradient.
water tower there.
Yeah, I love her kneecaps. She spends a lot of time on that water tower.
That's
yeah,
so awesome.
I did send him the picture for I sent him the promo poster.
Did you? Awesome. So I caught it right off Dick. Nice.
I love it.
So thank you so much, Aaron, for that. That's fantastic. We got Birdbird in the building, and we got Callie in the building.
What's up, Furburger? What's up, Callie?
Did you pick up anything new, Lady Fantastic, that you want to show off?
Man, I haven't really picked up anything new because I haven't had a chance. I've been, like I said, I got a new gig, so I've been working hard. But I think I'm gonna work from home tomorrow and probably go to the LCS. I can show a couple books that I have in my close reach, but it's just like a little handful. I got a fun little. This is Living Vampire. This is the last issue of the Adventure into Fear with the Morbius, and it's just a nice, damsel in distress in a red dress. Nice moon in the background, and then we got. This is the first appearance of the new Griffin, and I think his name's like Yuri Petrovich or something. But this is Champions number 7. Yeah. And then we've got this awesome one, Liberty Legion, with like Red Skull and some Nazi regalia.
Captain Liberty, Captain America.
Yeah. This is like definitely.
There's the Wiz back there.
Yeah. There you go.
Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
There's a Lady Liberty or Liberty Bell?
I
think it's Lady Liberty.
There's a bunch of fun stuff. You can see Iceman, Human Torch, so all kinds of goodness. And then we've got a beautiful Neil Adams in Inhumans Amazing Adventures featuring Inhumans number 8, this Thor and Black Bolt. Man, I just love this, man. Come on, bro. Like, if Kirby was first generation level of dynamism and action, like fucking Neil Adams was like, I'm gonna go you one further without the square fingertips. Okay, I thought it was funny. This is Glenn Steranko and Herb Trimpe on this.
Ooh, Stranko.
Yeah, and the cool thing about Steranko is that he came from advertising into the comics world. So some of the presentations and the covers that he presented were vastly different from traditional comic covers that you had normally seen, and it really just kind of
Yeah, he was like the birth of the cover artist.
yeah, it took it to a next level, honestly. Made them pieces of art and made people realize that. Instead of it went from, when we talk about, hey, where's all the dialogue and the actual story advertised on the cover, that's the way it used to be in the old school, to flashbang concept, and then like you get this little power pack thing. If you get touched in the wrong place, Spidey's going to tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? Karen Lothar here, hurting feelings. I got none of them.
Wait, is that the one? I remember a while back, Roscoe was talking about like this story about. Okay, never mind.
This is about a chick. Like, this is where like a chick wrestles with a dude and like touches the dude in ways that makes him uncomfortable. And like, it's a thing about, bad touches. And like, you learn boundaries. So, circa 84. So get with it. Anyways, there's like
I just popped out for a second. Is that the Don't Diddle the Kids issue?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. With a female aggressor. Because females can be gross too.
Oh, absolutely. Most of the time, am I right?
Yep. Mary Kay Letourneau, watch your ass, Billy. All right. That's all I got.
I actually check your IG there.
Collector.
Or I'll email it to you, Steppo. What's up, Beckerman?
You got one in school? You're that old?
Got one what, Becker? A comic or touched?
Or a teacher that touched you? Or one of these fine brochures where you could actually, thumb through and learn bad touches versus good touches and safe boundaries and shit. He said the comic. Come on, Tim, get off my face. Get off my face, Tim.
Oh, that sounds so bad. How are you coming along there, Nama? Let's check it out. Let's see it.
Damn, my boyfriend Cyclops fucking, that's good. It's just he's so not anything. I can't believe you like gave him graphite. That graphite you can never get back. You just waste it. Those little shavelings. That poor dinosaur. Dinosaurs gave their lives for that graphite to be wasted on fucking Cyclops. I can't believe you.
I have to admit though, man, you did draw that death pretty quick.
Yeah,
like that was like in no time. You created that just by looking at that picture that you found.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. Now I think you should try Dream, because like it's the same kind of art style, and it would work perfectly for what you're using.
I gotta finish I gotta finish that Lady F Cyclops on Dream Love.
Oh my god. I have like 3 copies of that Bad Touch one because there's different prints. So, and then I have the first print because the first print has a free on it. I can go grab it and show you if you want, but I mean, that's really getting into the hardcore promotion books. But you want to tell you who's got a fucking amazing promotional book collection? I'm gonna give you take a guess. Metarod.
Promotional book is I would say
Roger.
Huh? Who?
Your boy Roger Metarod.
Yeah.
He's got excellent. He has a really cool, hard to find Fruit Loops one that he's like super proud of.
Steppo, check your email. I sent you the link in your email, buddy. Come on and show us all of those Golden Age comic books that you have that nobody else does.
I can let me go grab I can grab a thing and show some things. It's been a minute. Oh, here's the cool foam. Show you a foam.
There he is. What's up, Steppo?
Hey.
Hey,
Hello, gang.
Steppo. You have a
Yaman,
phenomenal
Papa,
collection.
Lady Fantastic.
Hey,
These are
Hello,
comics.
Steppo.
a Defender's Foom,
Hey, what's up, Steppo?
number
Things
9.
are good. Things are good.
Here we go.
I love this one. It's so like Art Deco to me. It's super clean issue of Foom. White. Anyways, Defender's issue, super fun.
Right on.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
We got a
Foomtastic.
date coming up pretty quick here, TM.
Yeah, Sunday we'll get together for chatting with the comic community and record that, and then it'll go out to channel members early, and then it'll drop not this upcoming Monday, but the Monday after.
I look forward to it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, number 19, fall 1977, Foom.
What's up, Space Case Cards? Still showing off comics there, Lady F?
Nah, I'm good. I'll go grab some, but I'm good for this second. I just needed to be George Perez. That's fire. Yeah, thanks, Bobby. It is. I need to be social. I haven't been social like with other nerds for a minute. Have you gotten any cool comics lately, Steppo?
I do tend to have them coming in.
Oh yeah?
No.
I started collecting back in 1961, 62, and the way I did it was I had to earn the money to get it. I had to cut
So
grass.
what age were you? Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10?
No, I was born in 53, so I started collecting, actually getting comics in 1959, and then in 1960 and 61, when I was large enough that I could actually do chores and errands and, like I say, cut grass and do other things like that. That's how I basically earned the money so I could go out and buy. But of course, when I first started collecting, $1 got you 10 comic books.
Well,
Which
yeah,
was,
it was a different
pretty
time.
good.
Yeah.
But no, I had to. It was work that did it. But the thing about, as far as what you guys were talking about, Alan and I, one of the things, at least for me, and I know that Alan too, is that I have an abiding interest in history, and the history is where all the action is. And I think when you have a comic book that comes out of at a period like during World War II, or during the Korean War, or during Vietnam, or those sorts of things, that they are actually cultural touchstones as far as what's going on. For example, Tales of Suspense 39, Tony Stark's in Vietnam and gets blown up. And that's how he gets the shrapnel by his heart, right?
Yeah,
and then he's in a red Chinese prison camp, and they want to force him to do something. And then he ends up taking, I mean, it was all about that. And Iron Man was all about fighting the communists.
And I would also argue that the countercultural underground books are just as much a statement of the social attitudes of the time,
Sure,
and historical documents,
absolutely.
as early World War II propaganda.
Well, yeah,
we had agendas,
Well, I know, but during World War II, of course, the agenda was basically that we survive, and after we got hammered,
and kill the Nazis.
well,
Hey, Lady F, tell us about the World War II counterculture comics. What was their message?
No, I don't know about them. I'm talking about the counterculture of the 70s.
Wouldn't that be pro-Nazi at that point?
Well, yeah, that would be shit that you would find in Germany.
You can have that.
They
I'm
did
gonna
have
let you collect. I'm gonna let you collect those.
I wouldn't know where.
No, you're right though. In the 70s, I remember at a lot of the record stores that you'd walk in and it just reek of patchouli oil and all that stuff, and they had those all Zap comics and all that other kind of stuff, that counterculture stuff.
Well, and then
right there, and I thought our Crumb and a lot of that other stuff My brother collected that stuff. He had that, you know, we had that in the house and what have you. But my love of history is what drove me, and then also the love of the comics. The Legion of Superheroes was my first love, and then the Flash, and then Marvel came in about in 61, late 61, 62, and then I started collecting Marvel as well. But I started with DC, and have a strong affection. You were talking about DC Comics, and as far as the value, DC is a hell of a value and wonderful stuff. You were showing Foom. I have a Foom.
Oh, you dog. First the
I have-
Wolverine. That's the first appearance, right?
Yeah, and the Wolverine that they show is actually from
Fan
some
art.
fan sent it in.
Yeah, it's
And
a
it's
fan
just-
art prototype.
And it was a cattle call picture that, you know, bless him. But you know, a lot of times you look at the Steranko cover, which is so amazing.
He can do no wrong in my eyes, like in
well,
terms of his art. I'm not talking about his
just
person.
amazing. Yeah, just incredible. And then, of course, the back cover. I do suffer from FOMO. Matter of fact, I'm lousy with FOMO. But how I approached buying books and going after the larger books, what I did was I worked as an executive in our hotel industry for decades to try and, you know, to save my money. I didn't have any real vices or traveling or anything like that. I saved my money and worked my ass off to be able to be in a position to collect comics. And then I bought comics then that I would sell. And then I stopped selling about 1996, 97, give or take, because I couldn't replace them. And so, but the way I approached it was you know, the expenditures, it is money, but it is something that, you know, it was a goal of my life to be able to support my family and have a wife and take care of her and my kids and do that. And that's job one, absolutely job one. And so the rest of it is basically cream. And I enjoy chasing after Golden Age, particularly because the culture that was there and during the war and the patriotism and the way America was, how we saved the world basically with the help of the Allies. We made huge mistakes in Korea and Vietnam. I was primed to go to Vietnam, but I had a higher number, and Nixon ended the war before they could get to my number to pull me in and go to Vietnam. But that being said, because I'm older though, I am one of the luxuries I do have is that, and my primary thrust is funny books. I call them funny books. We can call them funny books. If other people do, we take offense. What do you mean you were calling them funny books?
I'm just going to call them primary thrust from now on.
Primary thrust.
Everybody that's watching right now, this is just the taste of what you'll get when he comes on for chatting with the comic community. I have so many questions I want to ask you, but I'm just going to hold off until Sunday.
Okay. I had this one that I was watching. Big Me McFly was showing a copy. This is the first appearance of the Goon, which is not really one of the ones that I necessarily go after, but I think that the Goon is an interesting character. And I live in Portland, Oregon, and Dark Horse Comics is right here in a small suburb close by in Milwaukee, Oregon. And so Dark Horse is very big in where I live. And I really do enjoy a lot of the Dark Horse material. I don't show a lot of the Dark Horse material. I don't show a lot of my Silver Age stuff as much as I might, because there tends to be a lot of more interest for the Golden Age as far as that goes. But I do have pretty much all the boxes behind me are Silver Age. And
stop. I got a goon question for you. Do you feel like the Warren Beatty Dick Tracy movie kind of made a quiet homage to the Goon?
I did notice that. I thought that the Warren Beatty Dick Tracy movie, I had very high hopes for that. I'm not a huge fan of Dick Tracy, but I thought if they did it correctly and did it well, it would be really fun for a show. And I thought it was less than what it could have been, frankly.
I think they did a good job encapsulating like what the 90s felt like the comic strip would have been like, though.
I would say that's very true. It was very slick and very colorful.
And they
The
sure
way
did
that
lean into the designs as well. They didn't hold back at all.
graphically, no, absolutely. Graphically, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing graphically. Like that second, the Wonder Woman movie that didn't do that well. It graphically, stylistically, it was a beautifully crafted movie. But the plot and the whole story was not so good. But graphically, visually, it was stunning. I thought.
Yeah. I just remember the little kid that hitches up with Tracy. It starts out with him getting beat up by that goon who just happens to look just like the goon, the comic character. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that and Madonna ended up being the secret agent or the secret enemy or whatever it was.
Yeah,
you know, spoiler.
Mask of the Phantasm there.
That's it.
Yeah. What was it? Al Pacino? He crushed that role as
He was
Big Boy.
good. He was good.
I'm having a thought, and it's gone.
You guilty pleasures. I like the Shadow movie with Alec Baldwin.
Oh shit! Yeah, dude, they did that. They did that one to death. Margot Lane.
Margot Lane. Yeah.
I think that awesome. Lamont Cranston's awesome, man.
They have Jonathan Winters as the police commissioner, and the Shiwan Khan whole thing with the whole hotel disappearing and all that stuff.
Yeah, and what's his name, Sir Ian McKellen played Margot's dad.
That's it, with the beryllium spear.
Yeah, the beryllium spear. I even remember the call to get the dagger to come back to you. Probach. And the dagger would stop and fly back to you.
I loved it
Yeah.
when he finally turned, the worm turned. And the shadow was able to he wasn't fearful, and he was able to then turn the dagger around, and all that glass goes flying back into
back in the Shao Kahn, right in his
and
forehead.
at the end, he says, "You will do as I say," and he turns his head, and there's this huge. He's had his head cracked open like a bad egg.
Yeah, and you know which other one that they did perfectly, in my opinion? Like, I mean, flawlessly executed. I've watched it more times than I can count. I still watch it to this day, just like The Shadow is. The Phantom with Billy Zane. Absolutely.
I loved it.
Crushed it.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Zeta-Jones.
Treat Williams.
The late Treat Williams.
Uh-huh.
Incredible. Boom.
Xander Drax begins and ends with an X.
I loved it. I love the thing where he takes his 245 long slide automatics, jumps into the elevator housing, and he puts the guns
hooks up to the
on
wire,
the cable, and he slides all the way down to the bottom. That's art.
The whole movie was awesome. The horse chase through Central Park with the cops riding the old school Harleys and stuff. I mean, it was all just watching some of the chase scenes with the water planes and stuff, and watching them hang off the side of it onto the horse and everything, doing practical special effects and stuff. The movie was awesome.
I don't know what the name of the pirate was. The head pirate.
Kabai Singh. That was Kabai Singh, played by Kerry Tagawa.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He plays a great heavy. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, he played Shang Tsung in the Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that's true.
In the 90s as well. He was the main bad guy in that.
Very cool.
All right, man. I got a stack of Lois Lanes that I found at half price books for like $2 to $4 a pop.
Nice.
Hey, well, I'm about to say goodnight to everybody. I got to be up early in the morning. I hope y'all have a good one. It was good talking with you.
Nice talking to you.
Y'all take it easy.
Take care, man.
Thanks for jumping on. What is up, Brother Joe's in the chat here? I'm excited to see these. Let's see these Lois Lanes here.
All right. They range from 12 centers to 20 centers. So this is issue 76. And
Claim.
Man. For $2-3, you say?
yeah, this one was $4.
I'll pay $4 for those.
Will you?
Yeah.
I did too. I was like, yeah, I'll pay for $4 for that. And then 84, definitely worth $4.
Yeah.
Right? That's classic.
Yeah. I gotta get all the Lois Lane.
This is my favorite. This is a Neil Adams one. Oh,
love that.
Love it, dude. Come on, man. That's a banger.
Claim it.
No, you can have the hell one.
I like that one. That's my marriage cover. I gotta have my marriage cover.
You need your marriage cover?
Yeah, I have it already. So don't worry.
Do you need a spread eagle and space cover? I have a spread eagle and space.
I love that cover. I have that one.
Yeah, these were $4, dude.
Man,
hey,
what's up, Biggie?
All day long, all day long.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked because at Half Price Books, this was $4, but then at my LCS, it was like $19.99. There's a difference. This one cracks me up. It's this, he says, okay, Dingle, why are Lois and the other girls flipping out over you? Why? And he goes, that's my secret, Superman. And you see Lois getting all over. Dingle. Dingle's got the juice, bro.
See, this is what I get jealous of because, like, you just went, like, I can't wait to be able to just go to a shop and go like short bucks diving.
This one was $2. I remember because I was like, this is an amazing book, and I'm getting it. This one where she's kind of spread eagle in the water. The shark's about to get her nooner.
Ooh, I love that one.
Yeah.
It brings a new meaning to Shark Week.
Yeah, he's after that Hooter coach. Anyways, I love this one. 130. Oh God, it's so funny. Can Lois Lane prevent mental murder? So she's saying, I can't help what I'm doing. Oh no, Clark Kent isn't really Superman, and I've destroyed him. Oh, he's really super. She's like, no, Lois, don't. How campy is that, bro?
That's the beauty of it.
It pops. Just so poppy. And then this one where she's like, he's a little badass child and he's your baby.
It looks like he's dressed like Peter Pan.
Yeah. You've got to marry me.
That's not Peter Pan. That's Jack and the Beans guy.
And then we got issue 132.
Yeah. That's a kiss cover. I didn't get that one.
You like you a little kiss here and there, Naman? Kiss cover?
I collect kiss covers.
And you like marriage covers, huh?
Marriage cover, kiss cover.
You're such a romantic. What about this one? 134.
Oh, you know, don't that girl looks like a Margaret? What's her name?
Kidder, Margot Kidder.
Yeah, to me.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. But that's the last one I have. But they had this big stack of Lois Lanes, and I'm like, I'm getting all these. These are in banging shape. They pop. Like, talking about $2 and $4. Shit. And
I yanked out some Lois Lane to follow suit.
Okay, good. I got 4 more books to show, and then I'll
go ahead.
This is my last 4 because these are just the Marvels I picked up. I got this from a unruly Simeon box. 38 blog. I'm a big Avengers fan. I got
Baku.
Yeah, M'Baku 78. I'm also a big Black Panther fan, and this is a key that I had been wanting to get. I love the Kree Skrull War, and this is kicking off Kree Skrull War Avengers. Captain Marvel. This is a classic book in my opinion. And then we've got a beautiful Submariner versus Thor in Submariner 59. Just an epic cover. And get this, man. Show us some of your Lois Lanes. Mr.
Do you think that Thor would have any difficulty with Submariner?
No.
I think Thor would throw him into outer space, and that'd be the end of him.
Well, and like if Thor is the god of wonder, and like what is a wonderful electroconductor of fucking electricity? Water. You're screwed, Namor.
It would be like
you're
fried fish.
Yeah, you're fried salmon,
fish.
Bro.
What's for dinner? Fried fish. Here
Fish tacos, bro.
I'd like to have a calamari on the side, please.
Yeah. Oh man, you got the olders, the prettiers.
Nice.
Stepping it up a notch.
I'm getting the Lois Lane treat today.
I love this one with the yellow and the green.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you can find, so for me, my issue with finding older Lois Lanes is I can never find them in nice shape.
No, because they were read.
Well,
Because
yeah.
they were shared and they were well loved. It's like
Yes.
the war books were are like that very much.
Yes.
They're always worn out. The Marvel Monster books,
And the DC horror.
and the DC horror, they were passed around and they were loved and they were read and read and read. Truthfully, you're right.
Like I
It's
can't
hard-
find any Tomb of Draculas that are in nice shape because they were read. So like it's just hard to find certain ones. That's beautiful.
Lois is always jealous or worried or upset or angry and wanting to get him. And it's just some of the situations they find her in. It's just amazing stuff.
Now, I do have a question. Back then, did they sell a lot of Lois Lane comics?
It sold
Like,
well
were
enough
they-
to continue. They sold enough to have it continue. Yeah, and I think a
Yeah,
lot
it had
of girls.
135 issues or 136.
Yeah, she was
How did-
she was more popular than the Hulk was. The Hulk only made 6 issues. He came back, but Lois Lane was popular. Jimmy Olsen, but it was a different time, and they made her change
That's
too. I have
true.
some later ones where she, Lois gets pretty tough. She's very plucky. She,
Yeah. In the end, she gets plucky.
Yeah, because like it's the same. Because I know Jimmy Olsen sold well too. So like you have Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane selling well. I'm surprised they don't come out try to like recapture those.
See, this is great. I
sales.
love
it's
this.
almost, it's sometimes comic books can translate to a movie, but a lot of times comic books have to just stay as comic books.
Yeah.
But no, like I mean, like why? Like I guess you'd have to like date them because like it's hard to be like, okay, we're gonna have a Lois Lane comic book come out today or a Jimmy Olsen comic. I
They
still think they
did.
could do
They
it.
did have a Lois Lane come out. She was
when?
a reporter.
This is the Kissin' Cousins cover.
Love it.
And
Baby
of course,
says
you
she's
all
always
know,
banging dudes.
I
You
love
always-
that
you
one.
know
That's the
this
one
one.
I'd love to have that one. Is it 77 or 70? Like 72?
it's
70.
number 70. You're
70.
right. It's number 70. But
That's
then
a tough one to find.
this is a really lovely composition.
Oh yeah, is that Neil Adams?
I think it's Kurt Swan.
Okay,
Yeah, I like that one.
yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's very well done.
And the 15 centers, because the short
They're the
skirts of the
prettiest.
70s,
Yeah. So, did you know there's a correlation between skirt length and wartime? When you're in times of peace, the skirts get longer, and when you're in times of war, the skirts get shorter.
I didn't know. I like it though.
No, there's it's a social correlation. Like,
You already showed this one.
yes, sir. 103 or something. 10.
Your book is looking beautiful, though.
Thank you. Yeah, this is 103.
I mean, is it model thing or is it
Yeah.
is it really in that good shape?
No, it's both for him. His is in good shape and it's in my.
I love this one where Lois is in last year's bikini and they've got her lashed down
Yeah.
Lilliput style.
Yeah.
The miniature Justice League, and in order to defeat them, they have the bottled city of Kandor. I think all the little Supermen, the Superman. So they create a whole bunch of miniature Supermen to come out and fight the miniature Justice League. It's a wild story, but a great cover. And the green, I like the green of the cover.
I
Yeah.
collect the
Definitely, Katie. It's Gulliver's
I
Travel.
collect it. I'm just the Gulliver Travel.
Yeah.
And there was Lilliput, and what was the name of the other the other land? Naman, do you remember?
Well,
No,
were
I
they
don't.
the Liverpudlians?
Well, that's Liverpool. That's the Beatles.
Is
No,
that
it was-
Liverpool? Or,
It was Lilliput and Blefuscu.
oh, you're right.
And-
It is
And
Liverpool.
do you know what caused the war in Gulliver's Travel between Blefuscu and Lilliput?
No, I read in Korean. You know that? So is that the horse people?
Well, what caused the fight? The Lilliputians would open their eggs
Lilliputian.
with the small end, when they would eat them, and the Blefuscuans would open the large end to eat the eggs, which was a commentary on how it was a commentary on how stupid war is over basically how you opened an egg. That was the premise of the story.
But the sad thing is that that's how war starts.
No, yeah, but except it's instead of an egg, it's a god.
Well, I don't know about
those are my Lois Lanes. I have a few there. I have a few slabs. I have a slab of the one where Lois becomes black, which is a very cool cover.
106.
I do. I enjoy Lois Lane. I really do, and she gets into some really funny situations quite often. And they did everything that Lois could do stuff that, generally speaking, Superman was sort of the observer. He was always kind of around.
Yeah.
But Lois would get herself into, like Lucy, she'd get herself into these troubles, and everybody could appreciate that. Sometimes it was more grave than other times. But I thought Lois Lane was pretty good. She, I
love your comparison, Lois Lane to Lucy. Oh yeah, you guys watch that episode where Superman appears in Lois Lane?
When George Reeves was on the show, yes.
Yeah, yeah. I love that comparison.
Desi Arnaz was a very, very astute businessman, and he filmed all of the episodes. He did not do them in kinescope. He did them in with movie film. And so that's why they all survived, the Desilu productions.
Yeah, I love that episode.
That says a lot about you.
Superman tried to stay in character. The George Reeves, or what's his name was. Yeah, I love that he tried to stay in character even. Yeah.
But
yeah, what did
I can throw up a few Golden Age books if you'd like to look at, or if you prefer silver. What would you prefer?
I'm going to leave it up to the chat. Chat, would you like to see Silver Age or Golden Age from Steppo? Let us know. I'll go over to Nauman here and see what he drew. Look at that. He's gotten that Cyclops done a little bit.
You got Roseanne Barr next to him.
Well, let's call her Lady F and the Cyclops, the boyfriend.
There you go. And Papa wants to give everybody a message right now.
Is he going to give us a thumb? Oh, is he flipping us off? Oh shit!
There's our message from Papa. Thank you so much, Papa. We appreciate you and all you do for us around here. I have no Lois Lane comics to show off. Just saying that right off the bat.
I could show off books that Biggie sent me.
Yeah, show us Biggie books.
Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, because Biggie, let's shout out Biggie right now. Biggie is trying to get a Hulk 181 and is selling mystery boxes, and Nauman purchased a mystery box from him. So this is what you could get from a Biggie mystery box.
Damn, big. Show us what you're working with. All aboard, Mr. Link. Oh, those are so cool.
I love these.
They are so cool, dude. I have a couple of them too. Aren't they great? I have one with like Jefferson or some shit.
I don't mean to copy Roger, but I love these promotion books.
I know.
This is a pin-up. That's
awesome.
So,
that's cool of you, Big.
Jimmy Olsen.
Oh hell yeah, with the monsters and shit. Yeah. The bug monsters.
Bugs, yeah. Tomahawk. Yeah, watch. Selection Valley. Love Teen Titans. Love me some Teen Titans. Green Lantern.
Yeah, I love the Teen Titans one.
What are you trying to get next, Biggie? Are you trying to get a 181?
Hulk 181 is job 1.
Yeah, that's the one that he really wants. He's like, it's time.
He said he was going for a 180, and he got his 180.
I helped him $100 in.
That's a cool shark one.
That was awfully nice of you, Nauman. It really was. It was very nice. Very nice
Joe
of you.
Kubert.
I like Joe
Joe Kubert.
Kubert. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I do really, I really like that cover. I am too a fan of
Infinite
Teen
Crisis.
Titans.
Teen
Everybody
Titans.
should. Yeah, I love.
You know what
Teen
they say?
Titans.
Thousand mile journey starts with the first step. So.
Oh, that's great. 15-cent
Yeah.
banger. Bronze Age banger.
Mr. Miracle, man.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Miracle. Yes.
It's gonna be
Party
goodness.
magic.
It's gonna be goodness. The Living Vampire.
Very cool. Oh, she's
This is Jack. This is what's his name, right?
Gil
Morbius.
Kane.
Gil Kane. Yeah.
Oh. Yes to both.
Yes to both. I'm gonna try to help out the. No, I'm trying to get all the calls one of these days.
I don't know. Every book Biggie said he was going to try and get, he's gotten. Unlike my ass.
I am a brat. You're absolutely right.
Steppo is a brat.
Tarzan.
That's a great Kubert. I love the priest that has the knife. He's about to plunge into the frail.
Yeah.
You look at the face and stuff. Kubert's so good.
I love Kubert art too. I love Kubert art.
Hubert's Sergeant Rock stuff.
Excellent.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna show that later.
I like Enemy Ace too. I like his Enemy Ace a lot.
Yeah. Me.
Aquaman stuff.
Oh.
And then there's who's that guy? Who's that guy?
Rob's Fat Stacks.
It's a guest appearance, I guess.
That's
I
a
do-
great
I-
annual. That is such a
yeah.
great annual.
See, you could play that on Biggie Shack's channel too tomorrow night for the annuals for the Collectors Club.
Superboy.
Oh, that's great.
I love these little baby Superboy.
Super
baby-
baby who's
Super baby.
illiterate when it speaks. It's me this, me that. Come on.
Got more Joe Kubert goodness.
Yeah, Tarzan.
Yeah.
These are pretty good mystery
This
boxes.
is all one
Big.
box, right, Nauman?
Yep. One box.
Yeah, this is good stuff, Big.
Yeah,
Crypto smiling. That's cute.
I love that cover. Superman Parasite.
Scurry.
Scary.
Ricky, all sorts of words, favorite characters, Crypto.
Now this, my second Golden Age book.
Nice.
What year is it? Or what is it, a 10 center?
Yeah, 10 center.
Very cool.
Steve Canyon. I need to get more Golden Age books. I
We're
just
all
think-
saying that. I think we're all getting sucked in. It's a sickness.
Yeah.
There you go, Bobby. Bobby, if you're watching, there you go. Super Pro.
You know,
Bobby and
That's a.
Bobby,
how, like,
Roscoe are all fans of.
Ooh, I think I want to draw that Wolverine.
you know how God said like he would like leave the homes of the like houses where they had like lamb's blood marked over the doors. It's that way. Like, what's the guy's name?
Passover.
John Madden won't come and kill you if you have a Super Pro one.
Look at that.
I like that. I do like.
By the
that.
way, 100 ship. By the way, so he take care of the shipping cost. He spent
That's
about
George
$20
Perez.
on shipping.
Isn't that?
So and he got there like the next day.
Oh, I love that.
I love gold key stuff, painted stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to rate his box, how would you rate it? Would you give him a good rating?
I don't rate stuff, but I love it. So
Canyons
that's
from
how-
48. Damn big.
Well, I guess review it. Like, would you recommend people to buy?
Yeah, well,
That's a
that's why I'm
great
showing
book.
it. If,
Thunderbolt, Peter Cannon. That's a great
Thunderbolt.
book.
Hey, look, I basically I told Bleecker, I told Big Shack. If I didn't know those guys, I wouldn't have asked this. I just say, hey, I'll give you $100. Send me a mystery box, and that's what they did. and I trust them, and I'm happy. I'm happy.
I do that. I love that.
Michelle
Oh
Pfeiffer.
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to draw this, Papa.
Papa approves, I'm sure.
I'm just trying to be like, well, I guess you're kind of like giving everybody an idea of what to expect from his mystery box. So
Yeah,
definitely go check it out.
I know they're gonna take care of me. So I sort
They
of
did.
maybe I'm taking a little advantage from them, because
Well, that's what people know you for is Naman. He's the guy that takes advantage of everybody. That's definitely
Well,
Naman.
for the people that are watching, that are like seeing all of these great comics that you got in this mystery box for $100 shipped, you guys be the judge of it, if it's worth it or not. And if so, guys, go hit up Biggie, ask him for a mystery box.
That's
$100 shipped, guys.
goodness.
that's a reprint of FF78.
Yeah. Oh, you even know the number of the reprint? Wow, you're fantastic. Oh, you're a lady fantastic.
No, I'm an idiot savant.
Lady fantastic.
I'm not anything special, bro.
Justice League. I have this issue, but this is a much better shape. So I collect Justice League, Legion of Superheroes, Green Arrow, Green Lantern,
Super cool.
super stuff.
Who's your favorite Legionnaire?
Brainiac. I like
Mm-mm.
but you gotta. I like my Superboy, so I.
Oh, that's fun.
I like that. Yeah, Superman, Deadman.
Oh no, you got it. If you're sending me something, so far I think everybody has sent me Worm. So
The worm.
if you're sending me something, you gotta send me Worm.
Worm 98.
This is beautiful Superman cover right there.
It's tradish, very classical.
What is this thing called? I forgot what this controversial thing. What is that? That peels off. Lectets. I forgot. See, I'm no good with the words.
Oh, acetate.
Acetate. That's stupid. Yeah.
I was like lactate.
Acetate.
Now, see, that acetate cover works. I love it. It's a die cut. That's a die cut.
Is a die cut / acetate. And then Batman with the what was that called? What was that lady called?
It's Gotham Girl.
Gotham Girl. And some more Superman.
Bam! Bitch.
Ooh. Boom.
I like that too.
Now let's see.
Yeah, Cubert. Give it
And
to me, baby.
this is a my
Naman.
There you go. This is my
Just
prize.
throwing his books around.
Dang, don't be messing
nerve
around
of
with
him.
that, Mr. Miracle. Is that number 4? That's
Yeah.
first Big Barda.
That's
can't be
Big
messing with
Barda,
that.
my lady.
Oh my
Big
god.
Barda.
Big
That's the
Barda.
big one. First Miss
Yeah.
Big Barda.
My lady, Big Barda. So,
That's sick.
Can
And
you
you're
handle
throwing it
Big
around.
Barda?
Like, holy crap. Nama's
Oh,
just
yeah,
throwing the
Biggie.
first appearance of Big Barda around like it's nothing.
I know. That's why he freaked out. He was like, my girl.
yeah, that's it. That was hey, thank you, Biggie, thank you. Yeah, so if you guys like that box, you know who to go to,
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna
and
I'll
you can
drop
help
the
them
link
get that.
to Biggie's IG down below. You guys can, if you're not already following him or that, but go check him out on IG. I'll just grab that right quick.
Donnie the Mastodon gave me this Jimmy Olsen 100 where
Oh yeah, that's marriage couple. I had to have it, so I got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jimmy Olsen. I got some And then we got a Adventure Comics 383.
I do funeral too, by the way. I do birth, funeral, and marriage.
You just do anything that I have, basically.
Yeah, well.
I love this one, The Romance Machine, where he's fixing to go romance her.
Take your time, Linda, baby.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah. I love this one.
Oh, I love that little kid. That kid,
Yeah.
little kid.
It's a little kid with powers.
Yeah, I love that.
The Girl Legionnaires.
That's what's it? Neil Adam, right?
This one?
Yeah.
I thought it could be.
I thought Neil Adam draws those kids that way.
But it might be Nick. I would have to check. I can't. I don't know for sure, honestly, on this one. I love this one where these ladies enslave the men, but then like Supergirl is going to help the men out, and I don't understand why she's fighting against her ladies, but whatever. And then I got a Supergirl #2. I found this one at Half Price Books for $2. I was like, what?
Where's this Half Price book at? I want to go there.
Nashville, Tennessee, on White Bridge Road.
I need to go there.
Not this one, but this one.
Because all the Half Price bookstore I've been to, they have those
crap.
They have these little bins with the little cubic, glass thing on it and locks, and they won't let you take out the books.
These were not in those. This is a really awesome Nick. I think this is Nick Cardy, but I love this Flash one. I have a
rollerblade movie.
A Young Love #122. I am a massive Gilda Radner fan, and they actually have like a little Gilda Radner article in here and like a little comic of her.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah. And so, because like I think Gilda Radner is like, she's one of my like comedic role models. She was a genius, dude. Like one of a kind.
My favorite thing she did was when she looked at Steve Martin, and then they dance and dance and dance. And then they end up going, they do all these things. They're all this wild, and it was just a glance between the two of them.
Yes.
And then they go back to their chairs, they sit down and they turn around. I thought that was truly brilliant.
It was. And I mean, every time there's like a special on them, they always talk about that because one, it was like one shot. And two, it's like they had chemistry in it, and three, it was really
touching. Poignant.
Yeah, this is a Walt Simonson Young Love cover that I just turned off. But anyway, I thought that was interesting that young Mr. Walt did this cover, and I had a reprint of this Love Stories 100-page. Special, and that's all. It's all my DC that I'm going to show you for tonight. I've showed you.
I'm surprised you brought a lot of DC tonight.
I've shown you basically that's about half of the DC I've shown you.
That reminds me.
Because my entire DC content is about 2x of this. So, and then that's it. The rest is not DC.
Which would you like me to? Which era would you like me to do? You just sing out and let me know, and I'll do my best for you.
I would like to see some Silver Age.
Sure. Any particular character?
Let's go with publisher. We'll go with DC.
DC?
Yeah.
Do you have any Silver Age DC romance?
Yes.
Oh, darling. Are you feeling romantic, TM? Sorry. He's like, no.
Lady F, have you checked out Hasbin Hotel? I think you'd like it.
I think you've been saying that to just basically. Have you seen that new TED show?
I did. But I'm like, it's one of it beat out Invincible on Amazon Prime for
I have
numbers.
them, but I don't know where they are. I confess, I got just a small section of them. I don't know where I put them because they're a smaller section.
Just show whatever you want, man.
Okay, sorry.
But would he be? Oh, I just kicked out Lady F by accident.
What?
Would
No,
it be?
I'm here. I'm here.
No, I accidentally. I was gonna exit out of that, but Papa already exited out, and I accidentally removed you from the stream. Pop wants to show something. Yes, he does. I wouldn't consider him your boss, though.
He is bossy AF. CJ is.
I could show you my collection of these.
What is that?
There's Gulliver's
Travel.
With the Lilliputians and not the Liverpudlians. My bad. Oh, look, you've got the Tubble. You've got the. That's so cool. Yeah. Oh, shit. A Michael Jackson one?
Yeah, that is awesome.
Get out. That
hanging out with the little boys, huh?
That I need, because that is creepy AF. Look at that. You've got all the parallels.
No,
together.
not gonna lie, I really like that one. I do. I don't know why. The leopard print is doing something for me.
Because you're kinky.
Boy, Nauman, you got this thing covered.
He likes little people bondage. We've decided. He's got a kink.
I have greater respect for you now, Nauman. I can't. That's well done.
That's his thing. Damn. Papa Wheelie needs the Michael too. We all need the Michael. Oh my Jesus!
I like that.
I like this so much. I got two of them.
I'll take your other one.
Y'all are bad. Bad boys. Bad boys.
Yeah, so I wanna collect all these Gulliver Travels.
That's hilarious.
That's
great. I got my buddy Steven Spock. He does reflection covers, and then Peter Parker Comics does person in mouth covers. So like, there's a lot of like Tarzan figures or characters that are like in the mouth of a beast fighting or whatever. Yeah, it's crazy the stuff people. I don't know. Shit, I've been collecting duck covers.
Lost Papa.
Why you got make me small?
Oh.
No, we're gonna.
I can't stay big too long.
That's what he said.
Whoa! Boom! I just pulled some showcase if you'd like to see.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Yes. Oh dear.
There we go.
Gorgeous.
This is his third appearance, and
like ever.
Yeah, just great composition.
Beautiful.
Then we go to the first Adam Strange.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Classic. This man is flexing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Adam Strange.
Say again.
That was first Adam Strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it an expensive book?
Yeah.
They're surprisingly not as expensive as you would think. I love Adam Strange because Carmen Infantino did him in Mystery in Space, and I really love Infantino's stuff a lot. I really do. These are not. This is Gil Kane here.
I love Gil Kane's. I have no.
And this is his. There's his third appearance in Showcase, and it went away from saying Other Worlds.
I love those spacesuits. I love
Other Worlds
covers.
Yeah, and then it turns into Adam Strange. They actually make it what it actually is. His costume's different. He has 3 rockets and he has bare arms, and it's a little bit different. Infantino streamlines it a lot. Here's the first appearance of Aquaman.
Oh,
Oh my God. Where's Mark? Mark
Holy
would be freaking out
cow.
right now.
he
He's
said he had
riding. He's riding a dolphin.
Here is the second Aquaman.
Beautiful.
What year was the first Aquaman? What year are these?
These are like 1960, 61,
Okay.
going into 62. 10 centers go to 3/4 of the way through 1961. Then they
Okay.
become 12 centers.
Okay.
So this is like 1960, 59 and 60.
Okay.
And here is the third and final Aquaman in showcase. This is one you don't really see very often.
I think it's the first time I've ever seen it.
Here is with the Atom. I have the 34, but I have that in a slab.
Nice.
Are slabs something you have many of?
Not as many as some guys do. I have enough. Most of the really bigger books that I have tend to be slabs.
So more or less than 50?
More than 50.
More or less than 100?
More.
Okay. More or
But
less
some
than
guys have 500 to 600. I don't even know how many Alan has. He's got 1,000. I mean, he's got a lot.
Yeah.
it just different people collect different ways.
Yes.
How many does Rob have?
Fat Stacks?
Yeah.
He's got quite a few. I think he said he had like 15 short boxes full.
This is a beautiful purple cover.
I love that Grundy. It's the first Solomon Grundy, isn't it?
In Silver Age.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that purple pops. It does something to my brain. That
You mean
color
Solomon is
purple.
from Golden Age?
Say again?
Solomon is from Golden Age?
Solomon Grundy is from the Golden Age, he asked.
Yes, he is. He started in, I think it's All American Comics 52, something like that, 50. Yeah, he fights the original. He fights the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott. This is the second part to that story, the purple cover.
Wow, purple and green, love it.
I have a good friend who's a big Marvel collector, and he admitted to me, he said, you know, DC just had better colors than Marvel did.
I mean, sometimes it's the truth is the truth.
Well, except for like the Superman ones were like always kind of yellow.
A lot of them.
For like,
yeah, but some of those Batman. Oh, Spectre! I love the Spectre.
Is that how you pronounce it, Spectre?
Spectre.
How have you been pronouncing it, Naman?
Spectre.
Spectra.
Spectra? Yeah. It's actually Spectre.
Spectre. Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the British spelling. They're weird.
Spectre.
That one's a great one.
Theatre.
I like that.
Spectre.
Isn't that a great cover?
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't care for the go-go checks on the top. When they came in, I hated them. 66 into 67. I never liked them. None of my friends did. And when they stopped, I was very happy. But they are it is what it is.
So these ones, I can find these, but never in good shape. Never.
Again, they were read like crazy. And I only found this, what you see here is, I started collecting this stuff so long ago. I actually started building this one starting in 1988. My entire collection that I had from 1965 to 1988, I traded all of it Silver Age. I was a completist like Alan.
Holy cow.
And I traded the whole thing away, everything. I traded it all away for a trade credit. And I started collecting Golden Age, Schomburg, and all that stuff. I had a big credit. And this guy had all kinds of Schomburg stuff from Standard Meador and Timely.
That's
and
smart.
Stuff.
That's smart. I would have done.
And then I rebuilt my silver collection, high grade, but only my favorite titles. I didn't have everything like I did before.
So you started picking and choosing, but super nice.
I was very choosy, and then and back then, back in 88, 89, 90, 91. You could be picky and choosy back then because there was an awful lot more of this stuff around.
Yeah, lucky. That's awesome. That's great. Oh yeah, bro. I love these ones. And you talk about the colors popping and it just being so, oh yeah, so vibrant.
Talk about an unfortunate time for fashion.
Is what it
Wow,
is.
that is such a good shape for. Woohoo! Woohoo! I like boobs.
I do not have. I almost bought one. I almost bought a First Solomon Grundy, and I was prepared to trade all of my Bronze Age keys to get it because it was a high grade. It was a beautiful, beautiful book. And Alan and somebody else talked me out of it. They said, "Don't do it now because the Bronze Age stuff, the values are so down. You're going to take a beating for it." The guy that wanted to sell it to me was very eager for me to do the deal too. So I duplicated this one.
Cool.
You're a big Power Girl fan, eh?
I am.
Do you prefer Power Girl over Supergirl?
I prefer them. Yes,
For them.
I like them both. They are wonderful, are they not?
All four of them, right?
You don't really see these showcases, these later ones, all that often. Here's Showcase 100.
A creeper right at the bottom there.
And this is coming up right at the end of right at the end of Showcase. There's your Cubert for you.
Those are beautiful looking colors, man. Those colors are just popping.
That's a newsstand too.
And I believe that 103 is the last one. There may be a 104, but I think this might be the very last. This is the last showcase, I believe.
You see why I want to collect just Bronze Age? I mean, I don't want to collect new books. I just don't want to collect new books.
I don't think I'll ever collect Golden Age, but like I probably there's a lot of Silver Age comics that I wouldn't mind having in my collection.
But it's all a matter of perspective. I mean, once you actually have some, you're a young man. If you buy the things that you love. I bought nothing but Silver Age to begin with. It wasn't until 1988 that I finally decided to go after the Golden Age. The Golden Age, actually, my dad had a few books, that some of them that survived his childhood. One of them was a Superman number 17. With the cover is gone and two wraps were gone. But I remember reading that book over and over and over and over and over again. There's just a different flavor to it. Even as a kid, I could tell the difference. Plus, the Golden Age was a mystical, magical, unseen type of a world. Because in 1962 or 1963, in Portland, Oregon, there were no Golden Age comic book stores. There weren't guys that collected Golden Age. It was all newsstand. Go down and get your DC books or your Marvel books or your Gold Key books, and that was it. Maybe Charlton, but that was it. And they didn't carry all the titles too. They didn't carry the romance, Lady Fantastic. They didn't carry the romance books. And I'm telling you, when I'm 13 or 14, and I'm buying Flash and I'm buying Marvel books, Thor and all this other stuff. And some of the stuff they were doing in those romance books, these gals are drinking and smoking, and they're going into the bushes with these guys and going out on dates, and the parents are all upset and all this stuff. And they were situations and things, that were very adult situations, romance stuff, and they got all over the Silver Age Superman, the superhero stuff for different words that they would say and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends' mothers, these guys that would collect, their mothers would not let them collect superhero books. They made them collect Walt Disney and other stuff like that. They wouldn't let Archie. They just didn't want superhero books, which was after the Second World War, when they were burning the books in 1955, 54.
Yeah.
When the code came in,
people who burn books. I don't care I don't care if it's a devil worshipping book. You shouldn't be burning books.
You're
so
right.
that's sort of like that. Those are my showcases. I have a few slabs, but anyway, those are my raw. And I'd be happy to show some. I could show you some golden slabs if you'd like, just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, give me half a minute.
What should I
All
draw?
right. I think you should draw Morpheus Dream.
Morpheus Dream.
I think you should
Yeah.
draw a cat.
All right. Papa's like, hey guys, what's up?
Fuck you.
I don't have anything really to show off.
Do you not?
I haven't gotten anything new lately. I haven't got my pull in.
Did you collect those old Spire comics, Steppo?
They have crossed my path several times. I haven't stepped up. That's like Heidi and a lot of those Blood is the Harvest and those kinds of the Catholic ones, you mean?
Yeah, it's like the Hansi, not a Heidi, but
yeah, Hansi. Yes, Hansi.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff. And that was actually it was an anti-Nazi thing that she had a revelation about it.
Here's one that Cali Comics gave me as part of an AOK.
Nice.
This is where
your screen approves too. It gave it a thumbs up.
All right. And then there's In His Steps. It's about a hippie hitchhiker. But this guy Al Hartley did the art for like Archie, I want to say.
Yes, he did.
And here's
God Smuggler. I had that one.
Yeah, where he's
smuggling Bibles
into communist China or Russia, I don't know, but a communist place.
Yeah, like East Germany, probably.
Godless communists. And then Born Again. This had to do with like Nixon.
Chuck Colson, that was Watergate.
Yeah, the Watergate stuff. Thanks, Nowhere Bound. But there's also a Johnny Cash one. There's quite a few really cool ones. And whenever I can find them, I try and pick them up because I think they're great. And also, did you ever get into the Tower comics?
Yeah, I have a few. Yeah.
I love Wally Wood.
That's so underrated, the Thunder Agents. It's remarkably underrated that Wally Wood did that.
And they're I have a nice cup of
look at the spine on that.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I've never heard of this ever.
Well, the thing is they were 25 cents and twice the size during the 12-cent era, so they did not sell. No. And it's a shame because this Wally Wood art, it's like he was a rock star by the time he got to be with Thunder. And some of this stuff, it's like, I cannot believe people don't know about it. They're just such great covers. Here's a Dynamo number. Oh, I love, so you can see Wood.
That looks like Lois Lane, doesn't it?
A little bit.
See, Joe Black Box Silver and Bronze is all about locomotives.
I mean, but yeah, these things are just, when you talk about history, to me, these are just pieces of history where, and here's a great one that Rob Worst gave me, but this is Boys Ranch number 2.
Simon Kirby?
Yeah, and it's signed by Jesse Simon, who is Joe Simon's grandson.
Yes.
So, yeah, I thought it was really cool. Anyways, that's a golden age, I think. Yeah.
Yes. You know what I called from? I would say from about 1945, after the bomb dropped in 45, from 46 it goes up to, they call it the Atomic Age as well as Golden Age at the same time. Okay. So here's a little bit of gold for you.
Whoa.
A little Atomic War.
Yeah, baby.
This is an Ace comic.
That's
only a strong America can prevent atomic war.
Shit. But we started it.
And we ended it too, didn't we?
TBD. I love that stuff. Oh my God, this is classic. Who did that cover?
I do honestly, I do not know, and it's not signed.
Oh, I love it.
But this is it was
Those are
December.
beautiful.
Yeah, the colors on these are just, and that's the other thing too. A lot of the colors on these Golden Age books, the primary colors, the printing is
You know,
just,
I would love
it
to have
wasn't as
those.
expensive to do it, and they could do it better.
I love to have those kind of covers with the pulp magazines.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Pulps are going to be slabbed starting in March. So if you guys like slabs at all, if you enjoy buying some slabs and having them, you might consider looking, because once they start slabbing them, they're going to become much more liquid and a lot more accessible.
But what about this whole reliability about these slabbing companies? I don't know.
Well, but they are what we have, and of course, if you've got money, Lady Fantastic, you've got crooks. And now they think that there was an inside guy at CGC that was expediting having that done. In other words, they had an inside man to do that, where they were substituting fake books. They had an inside man, and as I understand it, they're going to charge
They're doing him right now.
Oh, that's salacious. I did not know this.
Yeah, it's dirt. I mean, again, when there's money and there's money involved and someone is paid off,
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
there's a lot lot of money involved. And
No
so
one's
you're gonna
immune to
attract
these
the
kind of
crooks.
things. Yeah, it
All
happens.
right,
everywhere.
Papa, I do the Stephanie McMahon, whatever, however you pronounce her name.
That's perfect. B Barbie.
And if you look right up here, right there, there's Hitler's face right there. They have him hanging on a hook.
Well, good riddance.
No kidding. Here's a blonde phantom.
Oh my gosh. Come on, bro.
My gosh.
I know. Naman, tell him. What the heck? That's amazing.
No, man. Like,
Do you collect any of the Atlas? Oh boy.
Yes, I have Atlas. I have a lot of Atomic Age Good Girl, pre-code Good Girl. I have a lot of it.
That's the great stuff. I love those.
It's just, I've got a few here. I'll be getting to them.
Yes, sir.
This one I love, Boy Comics.
Yeah, I love the date stamp placement. Ugh. I love people.
This is September 28th, 1945. This is right after the war. The war ended September 2nd, 1945. So this is just as the war ended. She's in trouble over there. And this is a Charles Biro cover. Charles Biro, Crime Does Not Pay, Charles Biro, all these wild covers and stuff. The guy was truly amazing.
Hey, Southern. Hey, Southern, do you know Steppo? Steppo, do you know Southern Comic Geek?
I don't believe I've met. Hello.
His name's Jason. He's an awesome guy. He's got a massive original art collection.
Oh, cool.
From like Valiant. And I don't know if you're familiar with the Valiant comics, but he's like a walking dictionary.
Papa's gonna head out. Everybody say bye to Papa. Papa, have a good night, man.
Thanks for
doing it.
Stephanie McMahon already.
Take care, Papa.
Take it easy, man.
Be safe.
Bye, Papa.
Bye.
I was drawing McMahon for him. Whatever was her name for him.
Boy loves girl.
Lady Fantastic. I was looking at this and I was looking at what the guys were doing up top. And a friend of mine says, "My God, don't you see it?" And I said, "What?" And he says, "Look where her right hand is."
I mean, you know, she's going in for the win.
She's
filling things out. She's gotta...
And you'll notice up here at the top, they see the star in the little rectangular box, the ACMP, the American Comic Magazine program, which was the very first effort for a comic code. And it blew up because no one wanted to.
Cold comic?
Cold comic? Is that what you just said?
Comics? Yeah. I'm not familiar with them. I wish I knew.
I mean, first appearance of a cuckold.
Yeah, the first appearance of a cuckold. Definitely.
Here is a Bill Ward cover, Campus Loves.
Oh.
And the background colors on this, I think, are wonderful.
Yes.
And if you'll notice, Bill Ward paid close attention to girls' hair.
very much so. He was really, really into the feathering and the light.
Yeah, that has a lot of detail in just the hair. That's surprising for that age.
Yeah, 52, 53,
He ended up
54.
being
you're
a
there.
serial killer who collected his victims' hair.
That's right.
March 7 to 10th. Okay.
Here's an LB Cole cover.
Yes. Oh my God.
Wow.
Look at that's art, dude. That's pop art to me. Who uses color schemes like that? It's just wild.
His color palette is truly amazing. Even the romance books that he did were very strong.
He and Kirby, I think, with the colors, they just saw things in a different light.
Yes.
It's psychedelic almost.
Black light, yeah.
Yeah.
Don Thompson picked up Captain Marvel Jr. after Mac Rayboy. Here's one of his efforts.
Oh, wow. That's a reflection cover. What did you think about Lexicon, Biggie? I've never been, or Lexington. Oh, Cindy, I like that.
The artist on this, his name is Ken Bald. And Ken Bald was Stan Lee's favorite artist in the bullpen. Stan Lee was the head editor post-World War II. And they had, when the superheroes were basically, when the supers were dying out, good girl stuff, and then going into the monsters is what they had. And they basically were against the ropes financially until they had the luck of putting out the Fantastic Four #1, which was an homage. Stan Lee mentioned it against Challengers of the Unknown.
Yeah.
But he would do Ken Bald's faces are very, very distinctive.
Well, it's like her feet. She looks like she got tiny feet. The proportions. Yeah, those are great.
This is the good girl. This is the kind of really cute good girl stuff that I enjoy. I like Cindy Quay. I like Ken Bald's work.
Very, like, it's always yellow, it seems like, the background.
To a large degree, yellow, red, and white, generally. This is kind of a catty one.
I like it.
Oh, what a lovely play suit, Sandra. Who wears play suits anymore? What a lovely play suit, Sandra. Darling. Too bad it's not this year's. You know, I wanted to get one just like yours, Cindy dear, but all the 10-cent ones were gone.
Oh, dig.
Burn.
So do you collect any Archie comics or Pep comics?
Oh, yes. I've got Archie's. I have a lot of fun Archie books. I didn't used to collect Archie. I really didn't. But all of a sudden I realized, what I was missing. And a lot of that, 50s, Betty and Veronica 40 is one of my favorites, and Archie 50. Those two. I love Harry Lucy and Bob Montana and Dan DeCarlo. It's really good stuff. And I do like Dan Parent too. He's good.
That's a beautiful.
I believe this is a Maurice Whitman cover. Fiction House. This is a Fiction House book. Fiction House had the same supplier of art and stories as Fox Feature Syndicate did. It was the Iger House of Art.
Do you have
Fiction
any?
House? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. No, you finish.
No, that's it. I'm done.
Do you have any EC pre-code horror?
I don't have, I've never been, I don't really go into that much to horror. I have just a very few. I'm more about good girl, and I'm more about different artists, for example, because I really went heavy with Alex Schomburg, and of late I went with a lot of Matt Baker, and Jack Kamen, kind of work like that. But the Fiction House stuff, not only are the covers beautiful, but because of the stable of artists they had, the interior stories are truly beautifully done. They're very well written and very well illustrated.
Oh, that's beautiful. What was the girl? She's a jungle girl.
Well, there's several of them.
I know.
They're any number.
Not the Sheena. Sheena, that's who it is. No, that's
She-Man,
Sheena
and
the
they had
She-Devil. There's an early one. There's an earlier one. I can't remember her name. There's a few, but it's Golden Age ones. I need Golden Age like Jungle. Those are great.
Here's a pre-code horror.
That's great.
His hand with the devil ring, and they've got this column of writhing snakes and heads that the lady's freaking out over.
I know, like it's just
This
gnarly.
is from October, November of 1951.
Jeez.
Here's a Matt Baker for you.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And the thing is, this is that sort of three picture. So the primary story gets the bigger picture, and then you have two smaller ones for the other stories inside.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better to have just one big one, but this is the way St. John did it. Archer St. John was the name of the guy that had St. John Publications, and he was a friend of Matt Baker. When Matt Baker left the Iger House and drawing for Fox Feature Syndicate, he went to St. John, and then he did a raft of Good Girl stuff.
So you say you could have like one big one or one medium and two littles.
That's it. But this format was quite common for St. John stuff. But it says on this main picture, it says, "That's Elaine Gleason. She has an apartment in New York, and what a lot of stories they tell about the wild life she's been leading there." So these cackling hens, and she's going, "Damn, woman, I just went to the store for some groceries. You mind?" Wearing her tight green sweater. Slut.
I know. What a hooer.
A hooer.
A hooer.
This is A Comics. It's Charlton.
Very cool.
Here's a war cover from this would be the Korean War. And the Korean War covers are every bit as racial stereotyping covers, more so even than World War II, as bad as World War II. But the other thing is this, pre-code horror ratcheted up is horrible. They just did one more month each month, worse than the next, and that's what they had the hearings for. But the stereotype images of this, here's a Jack Kamen cover. This is a Fox Feature Syndicate. This is a different one. It's because it has so many more colors in it.
Jungle Thrills.
Yeah, well, that's how the North Koreans looked.
The North Koreans. They had their side. I mean, you can see their propaganda of like American white boys.
Well, what they did was they fed the masses, is what they did. If you work with us and come with us, we'll feed you. If you don't, you're going to starve. Make your choice. That's what they did. This one, the guy's getting shot right in the mouth.
Uncomfortable.
Especially for him. Back to Good Girl. Here's another Bill Ward. This is Flaming Love, number
Love
1.
it. I feel the passion steaming off the pages.
And then the girl in the double door
Is
looking
that a
through
kiss
the
cover?
door. Oh, he loves her. Oh,
Or it looks like she was like giving confession to a priest or something in the background.
And the guy that's with her is laughing. Ha ha ha.
Oh, that's the priest. He's like, I'm judging you all.
Bill Ward. Here's one of your Atlas books. This is they had all these different girl names. This one's called Frankie.
Hey, Frankie.
Ooh,
I like
Midge cover.
Katie Keene.
Midge cover.
Yeah,
Patsy
Katie Kane.
Walker.
Katie Kane, isn't that's part of the Archie universe, isn't it?
Archie, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a Marvel, wasn't it? Katie Keene?
No, she was Archie. MLJ Archie, yeah.
But she did
That's
have her own title, though, didn't she?
I don't
Yeah,
know if
she
she
did.
did. I know that she was with like Wilbur and Archie was Katie Keene was MLJ Archie product.
It's like I know I've seen a comic with her title name on it.
Yeah, she also got her own like spin-off TV show from the Riverdale show.
Oh, I don't know about the show.
I'm surprised that they made that into a comic, that gay comic. I guess
But
gay meant something different back then.
Gay was not gay then.
Yeah, gay meant
Gay was
dude.
happy back then. The term was co-opted. Like they had a glee club. You know, when men would go to a glee club.
Yeah.
No man goes to a glee club now.
Just like a fag, like it was a cigarette. It's a British term for a cigarette, but on radio it became an underground term.
Wait a second.
Exactly.
Fag is a really bad term.
It is if you're referencing someone who is homosexual, but
no. I'm talking about so what it's a thing that you're worthless than a thing that you throw away. You know, the thing that burns,
maggot?
Thing that you burn. You're just as worthless as that. That's what.
Oh, is that what you think? Oh, okay. I mean, that's one way to interpret it. I just thought like, hey, can I bum a fag like a cigarette?
That's correct.
That's written. They literally refer them to them as fags, but it also became
like you used to burn it. You used to burn those woods that are like the burnable woods. You used to build up the fire.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're like a burning a witch. I mean,
okay. Got it.
It never meant to be a good term on that one.
All of these good girl ones, they're just so cute and post-war pre-code.
Oh, he says it was slang for kindling. So I
had the butt is the end of the log, is the butt of the log. And it would burn the longest of the tree because it was there the longest and had the greatest mass of the structure to hold the tree. And so the butt of the tree is the bottom of the tree, basically. Us here in the Pacific Northwest. In Tennessee, you could tell me about tobacco, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. Or we did. There used to be a lot of tobacco houses, but especially they went away really in the mid to late 90s.
Not in Europe, they didn't.
Well, not in Europe, but
no, in Europe they smoke like factories still.
Well, that's Europe. I mean, that's not.
Oh yeah, no, it's not us. No,
but you know, right. Also in Europe, when you get cigarettes, they're way more expensive, and they showed the grossest pictures on the they show you straight up like rotten lungs and stuff.
Yeah, this is what you're going to get. They said, fine, I'll take 2.
Yeah, no, what they'll do is they'll show like dead, like little rotten fetuses or whatever. And so you're just like, okay, well, I'll have 2 of the dead babies instead of the lungs.
I don't want that no more.
Sorry. Georgie. I like that color, that background color, the navy-ish.
I just wanted to show you some of you had asked about Good Girl. I thought I would show.
You know nothing about it, clearly. No, you have no affinity for Good Girl books. I see.
Nothing. None. Nada.
And you like pinball too,
I do. I like to play the silver ball.
Hetty Hollywood or Hetty of Hollywood.
Hetty.
Hetty. There's you've seen that documentary. It's a pinball documentary, right? About a guy that plays or something.
Well, of course, there was the movie Tommy. I mean, that they did.
That's different. That's the Who.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about. There was a recent one, and it was
really?
Well, when I say recent, within the last 20 years or so, a pinball documentary about I'll need to look it up, but I can find the name. It was really good. Hollywood Confessions.
This is Joe Kubert.
No doubt. Ooh. What year?
Probably 54.
So early on. When did he first get started? Around then?
Kubert was in the war. The first Hawkman was in Big All American Annual. The first Kubert Hawkman was in that one, and that was 1944.
Oh wow.
Actually, Jack Kirby art has changed quite a bit from a Golden Age to
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was more his art was really good. Well, Simon was working with him too, Joe Simon, and so the combination of the two of them, they did, and they went into prize comics and they did a lot of stuff, but then they went their different ways. And that's Sun Girl, along with the Torch. And this is interesting. This is from a planet of flat people, the flat of the land they call it, and so they're from the world of flat. And it occurred to me that the people that live there are flatulence. This is also an L.B. Cole cover. It's rather unique because for L.B. Cole.
Yeah.
But this is an early one for him.
Yeah, it's pretty traditional. And
Shanghai Chicken. Wow. One reel of crime and partners in death. I'm banking on Shanghai Chicken.
Wild stuff. Where do you find some of these?
Everywhere. If it's my comic shop, it's either there or eBay, or I have an LCS here in town or in Vancouver, Washington, called I Like Comics. Yeah. It's a great store, but more so not. I'm buying out of Texas. Here's a fun one.
Joe Yank.
This is Standard Nidor. Or actually Standard Comics, but Standard Nidor.
Sleepy, take me to I Like Comics. That's a big place.
It is a huge place. Have you been to I Like Comics?
Yeah.
Where do you live, Norman?
I live in Virginia. I go from Seattle to Virginia.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if you were, yeah. There's a...
That's a great cover.
I like that cover. I've never heard of the comic before, but I like it. I like the cover.
All these little guys crawling all over them.
Yeah, there you go. There's another Gulliver's.
There it is. Yeah, another Lilliputian. Liverpudlian.
Another Liverpudlian.
Liverpudlian. Here's this kind of the floating eye cover.
Not gonna lie. I look at that cover and I'm just like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are kind of like spying on them.
Here's Junie Pop #1, very cute.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that like there was a ton of comics back then that were mostly female led.
Yes, they were the primary, and the boyfriends were basically the klutzes that couldn't figure out which end was up, and the girls had everything figured out, and they were the ones that would move the plot along. They would solve the problem, and the guys would try, and they were sort of helpless. It was a complete juxtaposition of the standard stereotype, and I always thought the gals that had it figured out and were self-sufficient and on the ball were the more desirable ones, because Betty and Veronica they're not helpless at all. Nope. Especially in Life with Archie, they don't mess around. They go for it.
Right.
And it's funny nowadays. It's like, oh, everybody's complaining that there's a female led like movie or something, and that's like, oh no, go back to the like. I'm old school. I wanted to go back to like when it was male led. Well, if you're really old school, you go back and see that all these comics were female led.
But a lot of them were in this vintage. Prior to that, it was more male led. But it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. I just like to have a good story that's written well and acted properly. Whoever the lead is, it doesn't matter to me. I just like a good story.
If it's written well, it shouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Exactly. It really doesn't matter. I don't think.
Oh, that's... Oof.
Oh, look at that.
You need to just... Nah, you don't need that. You need to give that away. I like it. So what is this? Key Comics #3?
Mm-hmm.
What year is this?
I would say this is sometime. As a matter of fact, if you'll notice, this is a file copy from the Key Comic Company from their store or from their company.
Wow. There
aren't a lot of Key Comics, but I think this is another one I have. check this cover out.
Banger.
That's Walter Johnson is the artist, and he did both of those covers.
It's for the time. It's so detailed and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice that if they're in a ship, and so all of the structure of the cabin and how the ship lays out, the timber structure and everything else, and the treasure chest full of gems. Of course, Walter Johnson signed his covers, and the way this ends, this pirate's going to have his way with her. She takes the knife that's in her hand and she kills herself. He says, "Why did you do that? We could have had so much fun," as she's dying. Quality Comics. Here's Lady Luck.
Love that. That's amazing.
Love those legs.
I'm sorry. Who needs Green Hornet when you have that? Those are great, dude. Just fucking slapping him.
She's great. She's a debutante that all the guys, she's rich and she's beautiful and all she wants, and she fights crime. And the way that she's drawn, what she does is she always has to find a place where she can change her clothes. And so the artist would always have her go into a room, and then she would have to disrobe into her lingerie, to her foundations, and then she would put on her green Lady Luck costume, and then go out and do battle. And she was tough. She handled guys really well. It's a great story. Here's a good girl that's crime based.
Somebody's typing.
That's me. Sorry.
And that's all good.
I was looking up data.
I like that. Liberty Comics.
This is an MLJ, the reprints MLJ Pep Comics inside. It has Hangman stories inside. We go back to Bill Ward. Love Confessions #1. You don't really see a lot of these types of books. I got a lot of these Bill Ward covers from a vendor named Dave Alexander, DTA Collectibles down in Florida.
Yeah,
I met him in 1995. We both became advisors to the Price Guide. When I got invited because I figured out that the Sandman's first appearance was in Fair 39, New York World's Fair Comics in 1939, rather than Adventure Comics #40. And I did it through the copyright office, and I did when the Gerber Photo Journal first came out. A lot of the books, almost all the books in the Gerber Photo Journal are the Mile High collection. And those are the ones that he took pictures of for his guide because they were the best copies of the books he could find. And so it had dates of delivery on them. And I had the date of delivery for Adventure Comics #41. And I could see that the way that, and 39 as well. So I could see right away that when the fair opened, 42 calendar days before Adventure 40. And because of that, they called me a Golden Age specialist. That was the handle they put on me. And they said, "We want you to be an advisor to the guide." And it was the year that Steve Jeppe of Diamond Distributing purchased Overstreet's entire operation and his comic collection from Bob Overstreet. That's when I came in. Here this guy's rounding third base.
Yeah,
Lady
he's
Fantastic.
getting it. He's starting to cup.
The Lady Fantastic. He's heading for home base.
Yeah. He's going for the cup in the breast. He's trying to get there.
He's just
But she's
being
geeking
friendly. He's just being friendly.
Providing extra support.
Sometimes the ladies need that.
Yeah. And he's getting a nice peek. He's like, "I like what I see."
Let's just stay right here forever, dear.
They didn't have a high-tech broad back then.
He was all I had ever wanted, but he could never be mine. And she says, "Don't miss the man for Mary Wilson." More Bill Ward. Love Scandals, #1. Again, quality comics, and you'll see the distinctive treatment of the hair.
Yeah.
And he threw a little bonsai tree in there for fun.
That's random.
Pretty cool.
Just put a
He
happy
dresses the
little tree.
scene.
Yeah.
Liam must be adult about this thing. Here's a 1945 bizarre comic called Lucky.
Very cool.
I just thought the colors on this were a lot of stuff going on.
I don't know. That guy on the ground doesn't look so lucky.
No, he looks rather unlucky. Here is Millie the model.
Yeah.
And evidently someone thought she looked just like Mary Dawn.
Oh, ladies
I have
and gents, I have to go. I gotta go to sleep. This old man got to sleep.
Yeah,
I put you to sleep, Naman?
No.
Fine.
You both are bangers, man. Too much of a jealousy in one night, you know.
Well, I'll let someone else take over.
Why you got me on the screen for? I just want to say goodbye.
Oh no, it's
Sleep well.
highlighting you so you can say goodbye.
Okay. Good night, all. Hey, I have a. How many is out there? How many people out here?
We got 10 people watching right now.
Okay. Well, I got this one video that I just totally did in Korean because I want to be able to reach Korean people, right? And the YouTube algorithm is not doing anything with it. Matter of fact, because it's all in Korean, even the people who normally watch my video don't watch it. But so I'm asking everybody to, if you're gonna come and watch it full. It's only 6 minutes. Give a thumbs up, so that maybe the algorithm will take over and spread it to, take it to Korea. Because I want to be able to reach Korean people and get in touch with them and get a Korean comic book that I used to enjoy when I was a little boy. So anyway, so I'm asking if you're gonna come to my channel, watch that particular video. That's all in Korean. I did put in subtitles, so you may be able to understand it if you read the subtitle. You don't even have to watch it; just watch it full, though. I mean, let it play full, and I will appreciate it if you could rig some YouTube algorithm that way for me.
Thanks, Norman.
And
Right.
when was it dropped? When did you drop it? Recently? A couple of days ago?
Yeah, a couple of days ago, 2-3 days ago. Just just a good thumbs up. If you want to put a happy face on it, to comment it, to show that it has interaction to it, that'd be nice. But
I am dropping the link to that video now in the chat. So guys, that is the video. That's Namen's video right there, the one that's all in Korean.
but if you're gonna just watch it for 30 seconds and go, don't come and watch. Just because I want the algorithm to take over.
Do you play your guitar? Do you play your
just
guitar
go into it.
The what?
Do you play your guitar in it? I see you have a guitar over
No,
there.
that's
Do you play your guitar?
my sons. That's my sons. I don't play guitar. I'm musically zero. Musically zero. I do art. I do art.
I'm gonna head out too. I'm beat.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Night, Naman.
I know, man.
I'm out. Not up to anything. Thanks. Nice hanging out with you, Steppo.
Thank you. You too.
You have some great books, and thanks for inviting me, TM. And it was nice hanging out with you. And awesome picture by Aaron, Norrinradd, and Pops. Thanks for coming by. And everybody, take care. Be good to each other, and I'll see y'all around. Okay.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Bye, dudes.
Well, TM, my spouse has been calling me. I should probably get going pretty quick too. If you'd like to watch a few more, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to save the rest of my books, so when we get together and we can show a lot more of them. I just wanted to hop on when I heard my name, it's the only name I ever hear or respond to. I'm just kidding. But I just wanted to hop on and say hi, and a nice crowd, a nice crowd of people tonight.
Yeah. It's been a nice crowd. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the conversation, having a little interview, getting to know you as a collector, and that it's going to be fun.
I like it. I'm looking forward to it.
So yeah, I guess we've been going long enough in that. About 2.5, almost 2.5 hours. Had about 8 people watching this whole time, so I appreciate every single one of you guys that have been kicking it with us. Just want to show this again, this awesome piece from Norrinradd. The art commission that he did, it's fantastic. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Aaron, for doing that.
Really nice. I love the background colors and everything. That's a lot of work.
That's a whole lot of work. Oh, what's up, Kevin? So thank you everybody who's jumped on the panel too. We had Papa here tonight. We had Lady Fantastic. We had Nah Man. And of course, Steppo is with us as well. So thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody that's watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. And as always, my friends, stay freaking nerdy. Bye, everyone.
See you, TM. Take care.